Hello! Hello! Man, I just sound so weird sometimes. Hello! It's been a while. I really haven't made a vlog. I don't actually even know how long, nor am I gonna try and remember. But anyways, it's Saturday, it's November 2nd, and it's been, let's just fill you in on what's happening. So really, throughout this entire week, I've just been working. Probably the reason why I haven't made a vlog is because I've been doing overtime, which means I've been getting up at 5, going to work at 6, and then coming home at 4:30 to go to bed at 9. So I just really haven't had a lot of free time, nor a lot of energy to do anything. But now that that is over, we're going to be entering the new work week, and I won't have to be doing overtime anymore, which is awesome. So today on Saturday, I went to this YSA activity out in Vanderhoof. It was like an hour away, and it was cool. Like, I honestly really didn't want to go. I was pretty made up on my mind that I just wasn't. I had some excuses of why I didn't need to, and honestly, I could have just not show up, and I think it would have been no skin off of my back. But it was interesting because as I've been praying for this week for missionary moments and just ways to help and serve people, I had the impression that I really just should go to this YSA event, and I need to be there to support, whether it be the people I was giving a ride to or just whoever was there. So it was really good too because we went, and as fun as talking to all the YSA people were, one of my favorite parts is that we got to go and visit some elderly elderly people, and drop off some sugar cookies to them. Which, I'm not actually too sure if they're gonna eat those, because like they had tons of Halloween candy. They're like, yeah, they're too sweet. Oh, sorry. You should take them because we're not gonna eat them. So we just dropped off a bunch of sugar cookies, but it was awesome. It reminded me a lot of the mission because I just got to drop by and see these amazing people who have lived their lives so nobly, and a lot of them very in tune with the gospel, and are just in those last trials in their life. And it was just such a blessing to see, just the success of someone's life and the harmony and peace that they have with themselves when they've really lived a life that they like. And so it was good for me to see. Other than that, I've been kind of trying to get back into the studying of finances and like taking care of taxes and making sure all that's in order. I've recently had this like really big inspiration to look into real estate and how I can use real estate as like a long-term investment goal and do that. And so I really want to be researching into that because like that's just some side revenue that could be really nice, as well as or just the king of yawns tonight. But as well as looking into like how to make sure I'm getting my deductibles on my taxes and trying to do big kid stuff. And then what I'm doing right now is actually filling out the K1 fiance visa so that I can hopefully move to the States and be able to marry a very special person, and not be basically treated like an immigrant for it. So that's my plan, is to fill this all out and make it all work. And then speaking of that very special person, I'll actually be able to see her in how did we do that? I think it's 3 weeks. We say 2 weeks, but it's not the next Sunday nor the Sunday after that. Sorry, it's not the next Saturday nor the Saturday after that, but the Saturday after that one it is. So we're about 3 weeks out. And it's going to be so amazing. I get to meet her family, which I'm like a little nervous about, but the closer it comes, I'm starting to get more and more calm about it and just excited to finally talk to them and learn more about their lives. I really do like talking with people and seeing not how they work as if I'm studying them, but like hear their problems and hear how they're solving them, and just hear this great production in people's lives to see how people are moving forward in such a dreadful world sometimes. But other than that, I've just been really trying to find good balance in life. I really need to get back into planning out things. Like, I have everything put on my calendar as like what things I'm doing at certain hours. But I need to get back into waking up just a half an hour earlier so I can read my scriptures, and then I can plan out my day. I can do like a small tiny exercise and then jump off to work. And yeah, like, really it's just trying to provide for myself and learning how to be comfortable with my money. Like, so for example, right now I've basically been saving up for an entire year, and so I have a chunk of money, and yeah, of course I wish it was bigger, but I'm trying to figure out how to best use my money and where to put it so that it really has some long-term effects. I found, and I'm really kicking myself for doing this, it's something I wish I did sooner, but opening up multiple savings accounts and having them dedicated to something, and then literally just taking small parts of your paycheck and putting it right into your savings account every time. Because what that does is even though you can have one account and just say that you're saving money, it guarantees that whatever money is in that saving account is never going to be used for anything, right? You have your regular account that maybe you might be spending money on, but no matter what, you know that savings account always has a bulk, a constant rate. And then you can even have your own other savings account where you put like a constant, whatever you have left over in your checkings is what I'm doing. So it's nice because that came up and I had like this huge car problem, where my car needed essentially a fix of $2,000, which sucks because I mean I had bought it in the summer, so it's like, why didn't I just buy a $5,000 car? But no worries, I don't fret about it too much. But it's nice because I was allocating a certain amount of funds to a vehicle fund so that either whenever car repair, which just happened, comes up, or I need a new car, I'd already have like a good set amount of money that I could either put a down payment on or just deal with a car problem and not have to hesitate on it. So that's awesome. I'm really happy that happened. And now I'm just kind of working through things, making sure. I think I'm going to sit down with a financial advisor. There's certain things I really want to make sure become like annual or at least semi-annual things. One of them is like sitting down with a financial advisor, making a up-to-date check with what I need to be doing with my money, and then also I need to go and see a doctor at some point to make sure I'm actually healthy and taking care of myself. I feel like if I do those things, it'll be good. You know, they teach in the gospel a lot to be self-sufficient, to not, just do everything yourself, but be able to know where to go for help. And sure, I can pray and ask for health and safety and that my money goes well, but then there's also the things that I can do for myself, which is going to see a financial advisor or going to see a doctor. And if I'm praying for those things, Heavenly Father will make sure that those guys are the ones I need. So anyways, I know this was like huge, just random topics all over the place, but I really wanted to just fill you guys in as what was happening in my life. A lot. And I wish I could, I wish a lot of the times that I knew who was going to watch this, how long into the future or whenever they are, so that I can know like what problems they're facing. So really my hope is that whatever I'm saying right now somehow attributes to whatever you need to know or whatever you need to talk about. And maybe nobody will ever see this, but in that case, it's just kind of helped me. But like I said, I'm going to be done ranting, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.